has so many more issues than some fucker sitting around and saying, "Oh, how can we take away the sideways builds? They're breaking the game." Like, your game is so lacking in so many places, dude, that you're deciding to focus on like is it even an exploit? How would you define that? It doesn't need fixing. Who's complaining about sideways builds these days? Console players? Who cares? Who cares? Like, I don't mean that really, but for real, I don't feel like they really care. So that's that. What else do we have to test? Do we have to test other things? Yeah, optional would be nice. Optional would be really nice. But like I said before, if you're gonna take away a function of a movement part, at least offer us an alternative. So if you're gonna take away the strafe function of a movement part, I suggested introducing a scouting aspect to light vehicles, and that if you're below a particular weight, you can fly, and provide scouting for the team without a radar. I thought that was pretty cool. All you would need is line of sight or something like this. I don't know. I felt like that would be a nice alternative, and it would probably be something that's in line with this game as a vehicle that can sort of fly with junk, and it's sci-fi as fuck, and it looks incredible, and it balances in the way that if you're the highest thing in the air, people are going to shoot the fuck out of you. So it's not like it's broken in a way. Is it broken? I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I feel like that's sort of interesting. I feel like that this is the sort of thing I like to come up with alternatives, and that's where this game is sort of lacking. And it's got its head up its ass, man, in so many ways. Maybe the team needs to be. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Most console people run the sideways. Yeah, making the game like Crossout mobile. Oh, don't even go there, bro. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. I've mentioned this a few times that the game is like a mobile platform, which is where the money is, really, guys. If we're honest about it, okay. I make a counterpoint and argue that esport and competitive nature for a video game is the money maker with live events, showcasing the players, um, new strategy, um, and attacking other teams in clan wars and having broadcast tools. I feel this is the sort of attention your game needs to develop the some uh, money stuff of it. I feel like that really brings people together. I mean, mobile's good, but it's more of a short-sighted plan of action. I feel like this game would do so much better if there was like a tiny bit more emphasis on the tools to record the competitive features, and for that, even training to practice for the newer players and introduce them to things like clan wars, why people do or why people choose to do certain things, certain builds, why are they working? Why can't we have a character that's sort of like introduces that aspect as a story element that introduces you to clan wars, under it takes you under their wing, that this sort of thing provides the immersive experience for any player that make them want to hang out more, but unfortunately the game is very um underdeveloped, and the strategy for what they're keeping us on the hook for is poorly implemented, and this game's been out for what, 7 years now, still in beta. They're still making excuses, and they can't fix these elementary problems. And the game, it will never be perfect. I understand you'll never have a perfect game. People are always going to complain. People will always have their opinion. It's not about that. It's about bringing the players that are doing well and showing them, the rest of the community, on how they're playing the video game. If they're winning, if they're making all the wins, in my opinion, man, I feel like the game needs to put more work into the esports side and making those broadcast tools, making those spectator tournaments, and bringing attention to this game and saying, look, we have developed this competitive meta that's so interesting, you're going to want to try it yourself. That's the appeal. That's the creativity. Um, that's all I want to say. I feel like you understand where I'm coming from. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Maybe I'm waffling too much, but we do have more